Well, YouTube, it is that time of year again. Yes, National Football League picks. I was going to do them tomorrow, but I couldn't wait no more. And the point spreads are probably not going to change much between now and tomorrow anyway. Just for the record, you're going to have to forgive me because I got like a list of quarterbacks that are starting for teams now because there's no way in hell I could have remembered them in general. So I'm kind of using a little cheat sheet. I didn't watch much of the preseason, I'll be honest. But Thursday, September 7th, we have the Kansas City Chiefs are at home. 6.5 point favorite over the visiting Detroit Lions. Now, Dan Campbell has got them guys running through a brick wall right now. That team, I think, would literally run in front of a train for that guy. So, Kansas City's at home, I realize this. 6.5 points. I'm not going to go as far as to say as the Lions will win the game. I think that's a bit of a stretch. But I definitely like them with that 6.5. I think the Lions are going to be a problem this year, honestly. I think a lot of people are going to overlook them. I mean, this ain't the same 1-15, 2-14 Lions that you guys are growing used to knowing. This team's a factor. I got to really, I'd almost go as far as to say they got a good shot at that division this year. So, I think Chiefs are going to win this one, but I like the Lions with the points all day. Now we're into Sunday. We have the Atlanta Falcons getting 3.5 point favorite over the Carolina Panthers, and this is where the cheat sheet comes in. I'm not kidding you guys, I couldn't remember all these. So, the Panthers have a guy named Bryce Young starting, rookie quarterback, and the Falcons also have another rookie quarterback, Desmond Ridder. Whatever his name, Desmond Ridder. Obviously, they figured out Marcus Mariota wasn't the answer. He was just a fill-in. But personally, this game really don't mean much because I think both the Panthers and Falcons are both in rebuilding mode. So, don't look for them to do much this year. But in this game, I'll take the Falcons simply because they're at home. Cincinnati Bengals, here we go. Going to the dog pound, where Joe Burrow's never won at. They're a 2.5 point favorite at Cleveland. Now, I've been on record saying that Cleveland was not as bad as their record last year. They had a lot of close games that they should have won. We all know Joe Burrow. He struggles against Cleveland. So, this one is really up in the air. Because I said a couple weeks ago or a week ago, whatever it was, that I think we're going to split with the Browns for sure. So it wouldn't shock me if Cleveland won this game, but I think, Joe Burrow just struggles against the Browns. I mean, it's kind of scary. It's intimidating. Again, the Browns, I think, are another sleeper. Of course, we'll have to see how Deshaun Watson does, but for the little he played last year, he did pretty good. I'm, of course, taking my Bengals, but it's going to be a scary game. Jacksonville, 5 point favorite at the Colts. Now, the Colts have a rookie quarterback starting in Anthony Richardson. Don't know anything about him, so I can't comment. Jacksonville, though, I think they're a much improved team. I think Trevor Lawrence, like I said, is finally finding his groove. He got a playoff win last year, and he actually gave the Kansas City Chiefs a run for their number. And I'm taking the Jaguars. Nothing against the Colts, but they got a rookie quarterback, and I think Trevor Lawrence, he's finally found his groove. So take the Jacksonville Jaguars. Minnesota Vikings, 6 point favorite over Tampa Bay. Ooh, Baker Mayfield starting in Tampa Bay. Hard to say. He's getting another shot at being a starter. So, this could be interesting. But Kirk Cousins, and yes, I know I've been on record saying I don't believe in Kirk Cousins. I still don't. But that doesn't mean he's not a good quarterback. I'm not saying, that a lot of people get that confused. They think when I say I don't believe in them, that I think they're a bad quarterback. No, I just don't believe that Kirk Cousins is going to take the Vikings to that next level. But in this game, against Baker Mayfield, Vikings are at home. I'm taking the Vikings. New Orleans Saints, 3-point favorite over the Tennessee Titans. Well, I'm sorry, Tennessee, as long as you have Ryan Tannehill starting, you're going to be irrelevant. Because I do not, you guys need to move on from Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill's not your answer. And, oh, that's right, Derek Carr. I'm sorry, guys, my nose is itching like crazy. Derek Carr getting his new groove in New Orleans. They're at home. And I don't believe in Ryan Tannehill. So, I'm taking the Saints. I'm looking for Derek Carr. I think he's going to have a decent year. It's going to depend. But I like him in this game. San Francisco 49ers getting 2.5 at Pittsburgh. I'm going to shock the Steeler fans. I actually picked Pittsburgh to win this game. That's one of my upsets of the week. I think the Steelers are going to upset the Niners. Not Brock Purdy. Listen, obviously the real deal. The 49ers should have went. They got injured last year, so they got screwed out of it. Otherwise, I think they could have went to the Super Bowl. But I don't know. I'm just feeling Pittsburgh right now in this one. I got a funny feeling at home. Week 1, I think Kenny Pickett's got a lot to prove, and he knows it. So I think the Steelers are going to get this one and upset the Niners. Washington Commanders, 7-point favorite against the Cardinals. Now, a lot of people are thinking the Cardinals are going to be the worst team in the league, and it's sure looking like that. I mean, I didn't believe in them with Kyler Murray. Now, without Kyler Murray, well, that might actually, another quarterback could rise up and shine. Josh Dobbs might rise up. I don't know. But, sorry, guys, I lost my... Okay, Commanders, yeah. I like the Commanders. They also have a rookie quarterback starting, Sam Howell. Again, don't know nothing about him. But, yeah, I think any team right now is better than the Cardinals. So, take the Commanders. Baltimore Ravens, 10-point favorite at home against the Texans. Now, listen, here's the problem with Baltimore, okay? Lamar Jackson, yes, when he's healthy, he's good. But the problem is he can't stay healthy. He's like a yo-yo. You know what I mean? Yeah, if, he stayed healthy, yeah, I think the Ravens are a decent team. But it's a matter, sometimes with Lamar Jackson, it's almost like it's not a matter if, it's a matter of when. But he's rested up. He's got a 10-point favorite against the Houston Texans, who are starting C.J. Stroud, I know. But rookie quarterback going on the road, I'm taking the Ravens. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, Texan fans, deep down, they know this is still rebuilding time. And who knows how C.J. Stroud's going to be. But, yeah, I don't even see Houston cover that 10 points. I mean, I like the Ravens. Chicago Bears, 1-point favorite against the Aaron Rodgers-less Packers for the first time ever. I know they still got Justin Fields. Packers got Jordan Love. I actually like the Bears in this game. Denver Broncos, 3.5-point favorite at home against the Raiders. I know Jimmy G and company, starting. And I think Russell Wilson's going to have a way better year. I think last year he was in a funk, adjusting to a new team. And I think he's actually going to do good this year. So I actually like Denver in this game. Philadelphia Eagles, 4-point favorite at New England. Well, there's another guy, Mac Jones. No, he's not the future. But Belichick believes in him. I mean, it's a 50-50 thing, because it's like, okay, well, Belichick is one of the greatest coaches of all time, but I just don't see it with Mac Jones. I don't. I'm sorry. But I like the Eagles to win. LA Chargers, 3-point favorite against the Dolphins. Justin Herbert, I'm taking him at home. Tua for the Dolphins. Dolphins are the real deal, too. They're a playoff team. But in this case, I like the Chargers. Seattle Seahawks, 5-point favorite at home against the Rams. Like the Seahawks. I think the Rams are still in a funk. And Geno Smith is the real deal in Seattle. He wasn't with the Jets, but he's the real deal in Seattle. Just goes to show you when you change your team, things can happen. Sunday Night Football. The Dallas Cowboys are 3.5-point favorite at the Giants. Here's another upset. I took the Giants because Dak Prescott, listen, that's another situation. He's good, but is he going to take them to that next level? I don't think so. Daniel Jones and the Giants, I think they're sleepers. I mean, they went on the road to Minnesota last year and beat the Vikings. I mean, that should count for something. I like Daniel Jones and company at home to upset the Cowboys. In my opinion, this really wouldn't be an upset, but according to the line, it would be an upset. And then finally, we got the Buffalo Bills, 2.5-point favorite at the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers. Ooh, boy. Half of me did want to take the Jets just for some reason, because I think Aaron Rodgers is kind of going to go in beast mode and kind of, you know what I'm saying? Something to prove. He really don't have much to prove, but prove to the Jets fans that, hey, you didn't make a mistake by getting me. But Buffalo, man, come on. Buffalo's good. There's no two ways about it. Josh Allen. But I will throw this in as a side note. All I'm going to say, Bills fans, hold your breath. The Madden curse. Josh Allen's on the cover. I like the Bills on the road to win outright. Well, there you have it, guys. Week 1 NFL picks. As always, like I always say, good luck to all of your teams that you are rooting for, and let's have a great year of football.